Today is a great day because it's officially confirmed by Sony that they will have a product announcement event on November the 8th, so it's no more a rumor. I was telling you for now over a month that my sources say that there would be new products on November the 8th, and I'm finally happy that there's an official confirmation and my sources were spot on. So first of all, thanks to all my sources. And now today I want to show you first of all the teaser page and also discuss what's likely to be announced, or if there are some kind of surprises from Sony that could be announced on November the 8th. So here you see the teaser page from Sony Japan. It says there's a special event coming, and if you scroll down below, the text says we will be holding a special event where you can pick up and experience the latest mirrorless alpha and lenses. We look forward to hosting talk events with professionals and a special photo booth. So it's clear from that message we are getting new gear, so new alpha cameras and lenses. So while I wasn't sure the A9 III would be announced on November the 8th, now I'm near certain that we are getting the A9 III. And scrolling down, you will see the dates. It's the 8th and the 9th of November, and the location is in Yokohama. I told you in my previous videos that in the US and North America, people are invited to an event in New York City, while in Europe they're invited in Istanbul. So this is a worldwide announcement event from Sony, and every sports photographer has been invited. That is something that I told you. Also from competition like Canon and Nikon sports photographer have been invited by Sony. Some people also were never invited before by Sony, so this is quite exciting and promises that there's something really big coming, because Sony wouldn't invite all those kind of people if they wouldn't have to show something really new. Now let's move down. At the bottom of the page you will see campaign information coming soon. I guess there will be some teaser videos coming in the next days where they will hint about the new products, and so it's going to be an exciting time till November the 8th. We will probably get some tidbits from Sony about what's coming. And now let's finally discuss what we can expect to get on November the 8th. Now I will start with the most likely products and go down to the most wild rumors. The first product you will most definitely get is the 300mm 2.8 GM lens. I leaked the image of the lens back in September, so we know that this is coming soon, and probably Sony will announce the final specs of the lens and also the pricing, which is rumored to be around $6,000–7,000. So this is not going to be a very affordable lens, but it's a lens made for sports photographers and wildlife photographers, and will be used at the Olympics in Tokyo 2024. And so I expect this lens to be very high quality. The second most likely product that will be announced, I think give it now a 90% chance that it will be announced, is the A9 III. The A9 III is a sports and wildlife focused camera. It will feature a new stacked sensor with increased resolution over the 24 megapixel A9 II, and also have the world's fastest autofocus, new AI features, and also the world's fastest full frame rate per second, with a very large buffer, I've been told. So this is going to be a very exciting product because it has a new sensor that Sony wants to show us. It will be world in class in terms of performance, and I think that's also the main highlight of the November 8th announcement event, that we are getting this very new camera. The third most likely product that will be announced is probably a firmware update for the Sony A1. We know that Sony got the message about the complaints around the firmware strategy, because lower end cameras that are newer sometimes have features that older, more expensive cameras don't have. And so I think Sony will now change the plan and add some new features to some of the older alpha cameras. That starts with the A1, and we can see some firmware updates also coming for the A7S III and other cameras with some features that, for example, the ZV and FX models do have. This is the third most likely announcement. All the rest is more speculation than rumor. The very important thing you have to keep in mind is that alpha full frame cameras have been announced exactly 10 years ago, in October of 10 years ago. So there might be some talk about this from Sony with special introduction to the history of the full-frame alpha mount system. I don't know if that also means that we have some kind of celebration model, for example, to announce, like a special kind of alpha camera to celebrate the 10 years, a limited edition camera. That's just a speculation. Now let's move on to the next possible product. We know that Sony actually registered 2 new high-end cameras in China back on September the 4th and then on September the 20th. Usually it takes 2.5 to 4 months until the cameras get announced. The first camera to be announced is the A9 III. The second camera, we don't know what it is right now. Could be the A7S4 and probably announced with an announcement in January, February. But there's also a chance this camera, I don't see this coming, might be announced on November the 8th. I think it makes no sense because it would take away the spotlight from the A9 III. I think Sony usually tends to announce 1 or max 2 products per event so that people can really thoroughly talk about this special camera. If you would announce too many products, you would lose some visibility. It's not something that Sony is doing, but there is definitely a new second high-end camera coming, that's for sure. So I don't expect this to be announced on November the 8th, but if it's, for example, a special alpha limited edition model, this could be the camera and not the A7S4. It could be kind of a celebratory also full frame fixed lens camera, special RX model, but that's all speculation. And I see them on the forums and people also speculating on YouTube that there might be a new low-end A5 camera, there might be an A1 II or whatever, but nothing of those rumors or speculations is something that I got from my trusted sources. So for now, just expect the 300mm 2.8 GM, the probably A9 III and the A1 firmware update, probably also for some other cameras. There might be some chance to see another lens too. There was talk from a Sony manager that there's definitely going to be an update of the 85mm GM. Could be that we are going to see this on November the 8th, but again, that's just a speculation, not a real now strong rumor that I got. And but anyway, as you can hear, I'm really excited. We finally have that final confirmation about November 8th announcement. We finally, it promises from the teaser page that there is something big coming. And I told you what's likely to come. If I get some more information about that event, and I'm sure we'll get it the next days, I will make a new video. So please, again, first of all, like this video to help in the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss the upcoming videos. And also something very new that I started is a newsletter. So you will see in the description of this video down below a link to a page where you can subscribe to the official Sony Alpha Rumors newsletter and also subscribe our social networks, so that you are constantly updated. As soon as there is a solid rumor that I get, a solid leak, I will use those channels to reach out to you so that you can see it as first. As you know, I'm often the very first to share rumors about Sony, but also other manufacturers. And I will soon also do a live chat event with you. I don't know if I can manage to do it today, London time, 4 p.m. I have to see because I have the kids. And one of the kids is sick, so I have to see if it's going well and I can have some time to chat with you, because I would love to chat with you about that event on November the 8th, what you are hoping to get, and spec and so forth. And that's it for today. As soon as I have more, I will post a new video, so I think we are going to see each other very soon. And in the meantime, I wish you a nice day. See you soon.